Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I'm Penge and welcome back to Prison Architect, and because of the terrible events that took place last time out, we've had to get the Loveliness Inspectors in just to make sure that we can still call ourselves the loveliest prison with some degree of confidence. So they've taken a look around the place, they've walked around with clipboards and they've made notes and filled in many forms and all that kind of stuff, and despite what happened, apparently we are still the loveliest prison, which is all very wonderful. It was touch and go, but we do have the title for now. We're just not allowed to mention the bad things that happened. We can't talk about that at all. Nothing to talk about there. Move along, please. However, the Loveliness Inspectors did say that perhaps some more metal detectors might be quite useful. Just in a few places here and there to make things a little bit more secure, to maybe stop people stealing items that could be used to carry out things that we're definitely not going to talk about because we're not allowed. So I think let's grab some more metal detectors. And I mean, the canteen does seem a good place to start, doesn't it? In the canteen, there are, knives and forks and spoons and other kind of utensils that could be used for, a bit of sort of, stabby or pokey or whatever. So maybe we could get a few metal detectors in here. So let's go down here and we shall go for metal detectors. We apparently have one in stock as well, which is very handy. They are 1,000 each. So we can't put too many of these around the place, and they do need to be plugged in as well. They need their own kind of dedicated power. I mean, how about if we put them up there? Now, there is a bit of a gap there. There is a little bit of a gap. So could they, in theory, could the prisoners kind of circumvent the metal detectors by nipping through this gap here? I mean, it's a bit of a squeeze. It's a bit of a squeeze, but can they do that? I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Hopefully, they'll all behave and go through them. And we'll put a couple just there. And then we'll go down to utilities. And we'll just make sure that they are connected up. Right, so there we go. I mean, that's a bit of a mess around there, isn't it? Don't look at that bit, everybody. And then over there, that's actually not too bad. One of them is already plugged in. The other one can have a thing kind of connected to make it work. That's very good. Okay, so now the canteen is kind of covered. So that's okay. The workshop has metal detectors, so that's quite handy. I mean, over here, in the common room, is there anything that people could get their hands on that might then potentially be turned into some sort of weapon? I mean, do we need to put metal detectors there and metal detectors possibly over here, just to make sure that, any kind of naughty contraband brought in from this bit of the prison doesn't make it down to this bit of the prison? That might not be such a bad idea. That might be okay. We are going to have to station some guards around here somewhere, however. We could do that. We have some guards. I think we're okay. Right, so let's get that in, shall we? So go back to objects and go to metal detectors. So if we put... it'd be nice if they were kind of in the same place. If we put one there, and then one there and one there, that should be okay. But we are going to need to power them, and we are going to need to deploy somebody. The only thing is, if we deploy... we kind of want that to be a bit separate, because the game is considering this entire section as a big shared block. No. How do we break that up? I'm not entirely sure how we do that. Do we have to use something over here? If we assign a guard to... Hang on, have we not already got guards assigned? I thought we should have guards assigned to that already. Hang on, where does the guard dot... If we say, I'd like to have some more guards on... Oh, it goes down there for some reason. It goes down here. Okay. Ideally, we'd like that to be a little area. Hang on, could we do a patrol? Hang on, blue patrol. Hang on, where did these go? Blue patrol, magenta patrol is over there. Blue patrol is... Where's blue patrol? Blue patrol goes down here. These patrol routes are a little bit rubbish now. Hang on a second, hang on. Can we get a little bit more blue patrol going on? Hang on, how do we do this? A bit like that, okay. And then bring it up like that. And then just bring that across like that. So blue patrol can just be a great big loop. They can just go round and round. How do we tell people to go on blue patrol? Not entirely sure. Right click and drag to clear. Use the assign guard buttons to add guards to a patrol route. Okay, so are they assigned to the patrol route? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. Assign guards. Hang on. But how do we... Where's blue patrol route gone? I'm not entirely convinced that's doing what we want it to do. I can't see where it is in there. Prioritize area. The common room. Oh, this is very bizarre. Okay, right. Do you know what? It's all fine. Somebody will check the metal detector things at some point. I am fairly sure. Okay, right. So that's some more metal detectors. but we are going to need to make sure that they are plugged in as well. So let's get ourselves some cabling going on. I mean, that can just kind of come down like that, and that one can go like that. Okay, so that should be fine. So that's not going to be a problem. So that will kind of hopefully catch any contraband that's coming in from this bit here. And then possibly over here, because quite a few people in the comments have said, yeah, you need to be checking what the visitors are bringing in, because they might be bringing all sorts of naughty things hidden, within other stuff, hidden within cakes or whatever. So maybe, just to make sure that they can't avoid this, maybe we move the plant to there, move the radiator down a bit, put a bit of wall there, and then have 2 metal detectors, so they definitely can't kind of, skip around the side of them. I think that might be a good idea. So let's move the plant to there. That's wonderful. Right, we do need to move time on a little bit just to get this done. Do we have some guards set to be in here? Why is it in 2? But what is going on, game? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, hang on. So, assign guards. We want a guard and a guard. I don't know why that's split into multiple sections. I don't really understand what's going on there. And we will have a dog handler in there as well, just to mix things up a little bit. There we go. Right, that's been moved. So now we can move the radiator to just there. And we are going to need to make sure that we get a hot water pipe thingamajig coming in. That's fine. Let's move time on nice and fast. So that's not going to work, obviously, because it's not plumbed in. And then let's get ourselves the pipe insulation stuff once that's in. Taking a while, folks. We got rats coming back in again. Oh my goodness me. Got so many rats in our prison. It's a very rat-heavy prison. If we could work on this, folks, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Right, so do that just there. Right, and now get a bit of wall in. Oh, hang on. Is there a weather event going on? Hang on, what's happening? A storm. Oh, yeah, hang on. Everyone, stay indoors. Don't get hit by lightning, please. I mean, this might possibly ruin our plan a bit to get this sorted, but okay, we'll give it a go. And what do we have? Classy blue stripe wall. I mean, is that going to cause a problem with getting down here? I'm not so bothered. You know what? We'll put that there. I know what we could do, just in case that is a problem. How about we move the water cooler to sort of there for now, and then we move the plant down here and we put the water cooler there. That might make life a little bit better. And people can do that right now because they don't have to go outside to do that. They can get this sorted anytime you like, buildy folks. Where are the buildy folks? Come on, buildy folks. I know you can't go outside, but you can move a water cooler. Come on now. Come on. This is getting a bit silly. Why can't we move that? Okay, right. But I think as well, if we go to objects and get metal detector and go one there and one there, and then make sure that they're kind of connected up as well. Okay, hang on. Is that on the same circuit? Yes, it is. Okay, so we can connect those up like that. And there we go. Wonderful. So in time, they will get plugged in. Not right now, however, because, our workers seem to be not doing anything. For some reason, they're all having some time off because they can't go outside, which means they can't function for whatever reason. Okay, right. Let's wait for the storm to pass because, we can't do much else here. However, we have got 1,000 money for a reformed prisoner award. That is very nice indeed. How are we doing over here? Still nobody's passed the general education course, and we're still on 3 out of the 10 superior beds required. So not ideal. And the number of rats is creeping up as well. Hang on a second. Hang on. Can we call in air pest control? I imagine we can't because we're in lockdown right now. We're all staying indoors. So I imagine we can't do that. Okay. We can't. Oh, there you go. I was going to say we can't do too much until the storm goes away, but the storm has gone away. Right. Call in the air pest control people. Just keep clicking the button until it works. It'd be nice if you could just sort of click this and it would queue it up rather than trying to find a gap in the air traffic. But here we go. Let's just keep clicking it. Yep, there's another helicopter coming in. The thing is, you don't want to click it too many times because we don't want too lots of these people coming in because they're relatively expensive. Right, in they come. Wonderful. How are we looking down here then? Right, so now we have these done, that's gone in the wrong way round. Why is that in the wrong way round? Who fit? Hang on. Is that fitted? Oh no, there we go. It's the right way round. Hooray. Right, and then the plant can move to there. Let's sort of, continue to do some shuffling around of things. And then the water cooler can go there. So it's still got a water cooler in the room, which is nice. It's just in a slightly different place. There we go. And now, we can do some metal detecting on whether people are smuggling in naughty things, gifts they give to the inmates. Maybe they give them a nice cake and inside is some sort of, stabby knife or whatever. So there we go. Wonderful stuff. I think that'll be okay for now. I think that's a good number of metal detectors that we've added. I'm not entirely convinced that we've got anybody up here looking at anything right now. I'm a little bit skeptical that these ones are going to be slightly pointless because there's nobody nobody looking at them, and I don't really know how to assign them to a smaller area. It just says shared, but I don't want it to be shared. I want them to just monitor the common room and kind of down here. It's a shame we can't make a little sort of mini area. That would be very handy, but we can't do that. Or if we can, I'm not entirely sure how we do that. Assign orderlies, prioritise patrols, assign guards. But I don't know. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it'll all pan out okay and everything will be wonderful. Somebody's stationed there, so maybe they're just kind of keeping an eye on things. I don't know. But there we go. We've got them in anyway. At the very least, they're going to make some very exciting beeping noises to entertain everybody. Now, I know we need to finish off lovely cell block D. That is a bit of a work in progress, but it's almost done, really. We've got the very basics in. We've got the bare bones in of electric and water and hot water and radiators and all that kind of stuff. I don't quite know how the radiators are sort of standing there. Normally, aren't radiators connected to walls? I don't know. Those ones are just freestanding radiators. That's okay. That's all fine. So that is ready to sort of go. We just need to make the rooms. But we'll do that in a second because quite a few people in the comments have said that our staff room isn't really up to scratch. Our staff room here is a little bit rubbish because it's missing some very key important things. Apparently, it's missing some sort of serving table, which the people need to actually go and get their food from or something. And apparently, a few people have said that the staff room is lacking toilets, which is a little bit weird because they do have their own lovely toilets all the way over here. These are staff toilets, and they're very lovely. They're very clean. They've got some lovely fancy kind of sinks and mirrors going on. There's even a plant. There's some fumigators in there, which is lovely. Look, they are using the loos. So their bladder and bowel need is coming down, which is very good. So I don't think we need to put toilets into here. I think, they've got their own loos over there. They've got their own staff-only toilets. That should be fine. But apparently some sort of table needs to go in here to make things a bit easier. The only thing is, what kind of table would it be? Is that like a serving table? I'm fairly sure that's what people said. So hang on, let's just search for table. Let's search for table, and we shall have a look. There's oval tables. Is it one of these? Just an oak table? Just to put something... Oh, no. Is it a serving table there? Maybe that's what they meant. I've pressed some keys to try and move the thing around. Maybe they meant that as a small serving table. Maybe that's what they mean. Because are people actually eating? Hang on. If we come out of that, let's have a look here. Recreation is okay. Hang on. Pause time for a second. So recreation is in need of looking at. But comfort and rest are okay. And over there, your recreation needs are high, but your rest is okay as well. I think that staff room is doing okay. I think it's doing okay. Maybe we could put some more sofas in so people can all sit down at the same time. But the staff have got their own cafeteria just here, which seems to be very busy, so people can go and get their own food from here. And look, they've got loads of lovely things. They've got little triangular sandwiches and lovely bags of crisps and all sorts. So, it's looking okay over there. So that's fine. So they've got their own food. They've got their own toilet facilities. Maybe it's just over here. Maybe the staff room does need some more recreational stuff. So we've got, I think we've got leather chairs and lovely tables. That seems very nice to me. Maybe we need some more sofas and then possibly some other things. What do the staff like to do? Do we want to put in some arcade machines or something? I don't really know. What would you like us to put in? I think possibly maybe some wide sofas would not go amiss. If we just put, what if we just went to 1 and 2 and 3 and then backed those ones on? So like that. So a good, what's that? An extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. So that's an extra 12 seats. So we can sit down an extra 12 people. That's very good. Do they want a bookcase? I don't really know what they need. A chess table? That's for prisons or staff who like to think several moves ahead. So maybe the staff do like this as well. That's for the inmates. That's for the inmates as well. So table tennis and table football are for the inmates. I mean, maybe we get ourselves a chess table. Let's put a little chess table in over there and then get some lovely comfy seats to sit at the chess table, of course. And we do have some leather chairs just, in storage because that's what we do. So yeah, okay, that's okay. I mean, is there anything else? I mean, do they want a radio? I don't know if they want a radio or not. I mean, they've got coffee machines. There's a couple of coffee machines in here. I mean, would a radio be so bad? Could we pop a radio maybe in the middle? There's a gap there. So hang on. That's facing downwards. That's left. That's up. That's right. Okay. So put a radio in just there. And then we have a gap there as well. And we've got a water cooler. There's a snack machine. There's all the kind of basic things that you would expect. I don't know what else we can put in. We do have one little gap just there. What can we fit into this tiny gap? Okay, this isn't for the staff room, but there's a boom box. I don't quite know how we haven't put one of those down yet, but I think we have to do that. Not for here, but maybe in the common room. In fact, we've got 2 common rooms, haven't we? So in both common rooms, I think we make room for a boom box, because that sounds very exciting. And it says on the description, lets your prisoners listen to their favourite boy bands as they go about their day, which I do quite like. Makes all prisoners in the same room slightly happier. Okay, so we can all rock out to the tune of, Boyzone and take that and all that kind of stuff. That will be lovely. But okay, we'll put those into the common rooms. I mean, they can go into cells as well. Do we just want to put a boombox into every single cell? Because that would be amazing. That would be absolutely fabulous. I think we have to do that. And it can just be a prison full of music and loveliness to maybe drown out the terrible screams of the events that we're not allowed to talk about anymore. Okay, so I think we'll do that. I think in here, in the staff room, let's get an arcade cabinet. It says it caters to the recreation and comfort needs. I mean, it does say it improves a common room grade, but maybe we'll just put one in anyway. So we'll just pop that just there, just to see if that helps a little bit. And they need flooring in here. They do need some flooring in here. It does look a little bit kind of naff, doesn't it? So how about we have the red carpet going into there, because that makes sense. And then in this room, I mean, do we want anything kind of glamorous? It's the staff room, so we want it to be nice. How about fancy tiles? And now tiles in a staff room, that might be a little bit kind of noisy, possibly. I mean, do we want some carpet or some wooden floor? Do you know what? Just some wooden floor might be quite nice. Just some basic wooden flooring going on for 1,400 of the monies. There we go. That should be okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, somebody in the comments did say, can we put some of the wooden flooring in just there as well? Do you know what? Yeah, absolutely. I am with you on that. Yes. Yeah, wooden dock flooring underneath there, because those sort of squares there didn't have any flooring at all. So there we go. They've got floors now, which is very good. Another thing we do need to do, and I saw this last time, and I thought, we'll sort that. The delivery zone kind of goes onto the dock path, which I don't really like. So we need to sort that out as well. So hang on a second. If we just go to rooms and just unzone that as a delivery thing. We've got some deliveries over there to help with the staff food. And then we've got exports and then deliveries here. That should be plenty of room. That should be plenty of room for all of our deliveries. And then we do need to do something down here still. I'm not happy with the fact that people can see our garbage zone as they arrive on the boat, because that is not very lovely at all. That does not paint a very good picture. And I mean, as well, we could do with a little bit over here maybe. Maybe at some point we do need to rejig this and just have deliveries and exports and everything else kind of behind a nice wall and make this bit look very pretty. Have like fountains and lovely kind of garden things and gnomes, loads of gnomes. In fact, do you know what? Right now, let's get some gnomes. I do like the garden gnomes, and there's a perfect spot here for many garden gnomes. There we go. $400 on garden gnomes, just to kind of, watch people as they come in. Just to make people smile. They can look and go, there's a garden gnome. That's nice. Okay, right. So plenty of work for people to be getting on with now, which is very good. But yeah, splendid. I mean, yeah, there's a load of flooring going in. They're doing that very quickly, to be fair. They are working on that very quickly. Wow, the arcade machine is in already. A lot of the flooring is going in. The radio is in. This is wonderful. Okay, so you're on a break. Right, your recreation needs are now green. So does that mean that they are coming down? Is that guard called Shawshank? Oh, good name, good name. You should be in some sort of prison thing. That'd be amazing. Yeah, so it's green. So are your recreation needs coming down? Or are you just happy that you've got a room with some recreational stuff in. And now you're patrolling again. Okay, so we'll check on you as well. So your recreation is up at the top and it's green. Okay, right, so hang on. If we just sort of follow you around a bit, and we'll make sure that when you leave, let's check your recreation needs then to see if they've come down any. Right, I think he is leaving. And yeah, look, it's gone down one little sort of notch. It's gone down one or possibly even two kind of little sort of plus things. So it has decreased. So I think whatever we've done in here, maybe adding more sofas or providing chairs or giving them a radio or whatever. I mean, yeah, the radio covers the entire room. So maybe a combination of all those things means that our room here, our staff room, is actually worth going to now. Because, yeah, maybe people weren't actually relaxing in here at all. Maybe people were just, carrying on being stressed out just in a different room. So hopefully that can help a bit. Yeah, look, your recreation's coming down. We can see it coming down. You're playing chess. And, oh, look at that. That is wonderful. Okay, right. We're going to get another bit of that set up. I want some more chess because that seemed to work very well indeed. I mean, how about we have chess down here? If we move this, hang on. This will work. This will be fine. Pick that up and move that. Pick that up and move that to there. Pick that up and we'll move that to the end there because that's okay. And then down here, we could have some more chess stuff going on. Hang on. And then we can move that to there. And then we just get some more chess tables in this corner here. I think that might be quite good. Can we get a couple in? Okay, we might need to move that fire extinguisher somewhere else because I think we might need to sort of put them... Do you want to put them that way or that way? Whichever way we put them, I think we need to move that thing out of the way. Let's put that behind the chair over there. Yeah, there we go. So if we grab ourselves... I go back to objects and get a couple more chess tables. I mean, if we just put... can we just go 1, 2, 3? Can people get in if we do that? Oh, no, I don't want the third one. Get rid of that. Just 2 there, look, and there can be a nice gap. And again, we want to get the lovely comfy chairs. Where are they? Lovely leather chairs. Very nice. 2 there, 2 there. There we go. Okay, finally, our staff room might actually be doing something. So our staff might not be quite so stressed out about things. I mean, yeah, 3 staff have serious complaints. But hopefully, yes, so 16 staff are happy in their job. That is very good. Staff morale is at 100%. That couldn't be any better, obviously. I didn't really need to point that out, but that is very good. That is wonderful stuff. Okay, right. So thank you to all the people in the comments who pointed this out, because I didn't kind of realise that the staff room wasn't doing its job. I just thought, yeah, we've got a staff room. It's got what it said we need to put into it. So hooray, it works. But no, clearly it wasn't working properly because now people are actually relaxing. People are getting their recreation needs. People are getting their rest needs all met. So that's wonderful. So thank you, commenting people. That is very wonderful. Look at this. We've got, we had a gardener and a guard playing a bit of chess. That's wonderful. And then the gardener is just carrying on. And look at that. Recreation needs just ticking down to nothingness. Okay, that is splendid stuff. Right, with that done, I think we can now go down here and get lovely cell block D all set up and running. To start with, we need to move this water boiler. Now, we did kind of get everything set up last time, so when it moves, it should all be fine. So if we just pick that up and move it to just there, hopefully it'll take its nice kind of lovely jacket with it. Let's see. Sure, yep, there we go. Need somebody to let you in there. Now you're stuck in there. Sorry. Right. Has that plumbed in okay? It should be. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. That is very good. Okay, very happy with that. However, that's now no longer connected to the hot water system over there. So we might want to just get another pipe in. Hang on. Hot water pipe. Yeah, bring that down like that. There's only one in the middle. Okay, and we will insulate it. Let's just wait for them to put that in. And there we go. And now we have one little bit of insulation to do. So there we go. Wonderful. Right, so with that now done, we can move all this around. So we can move the weather machine and all that kind of stuff. The weather machine is going to live down here in the teeny tiniest little kind of little weather centre that we can actually build. So, yeah, let's pick that up and move that to... Oh, no. Oh, how are people... Hang on, no, we can turn it round. Like that, look. Okay, that's wonderful. And then in terms of rooms, yeah, a weather centre is going to be there. So minimum size is fine. It just needs a weather machine, which is on its way at some point. Okay, splendid. And now we just need the walls. Now we need to get the walls in over here, which might take a little while. That might take a while. And we need the floors as well. In fact, you know what? Can we get the white tile floors in first? Because then the buildy folks don't have to walk around all the they don't have to go round all the walls and go through doors and such. They can just get everything done first. I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's get all of the tiled floor bits in first, because then, that makes their life a little bit easier, which is very good. And it doesn't take us that long to get sorted. Look, I think if we do that and then do this last one here, that's it. There we go. And can we get the other flooring in as well? Hang on, we might need some wires for this. I think we have to plug in the fancy weather machine. Hang on a second. That's not going to be plugged in. So if we just bring that up like that, that will connect that up. Very good. So hang on, are they going to start working on the floors? Yes, they are. So what do we want for the floors for the actual cells over here? So here they've got wood. Here they've got blue carpet. Over here they've got, is that the bamboo floor or something? I can't quite remember what we did over there, but I think that might be the bamboo flooring. So what do we do over here? What is going to be very, very nice? I mean, we do have the proper des res kind of cells over there. Oh, and lots of people pointed out my terrible mathematical failure over here, where last time I said, 20 by 4, that's 60. No, 20 by 4 is 80. This cell is 80 big, not 60 big. So it's actually quite big. So, I mean, maybe marble might be quite nice. I'm thinking for the fancy cells over here, for the really sort of fancy pants ones, maybe some marble flooring would not go amiss at all. There we go. So those two can have marble. And then the rest, I think, can have... What do we give them? We can't give them running track. That's a little bit weird. I mean, fire-resistant carpet does sound very good, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? We could give them fancy tiles. We could give them nice tiling, I think. That might be okay. Or mosaics. Nice mosaic floor. That might be quite good. You can have lovely kind of mosaic patterns on your floor. Yeah, let's go for that. Or ceramics. Oh no, ceramics is very expensive. Let's go for mosaic floor, because that will look quite pretty. So there we go. Right, let's get all these set up with mosaic flooring. Okie dokie, the flooring is in. And last but not least, we do need some doors. And I did put a door down here because there was a spare one. So people can get down here to the weather machine. But we do need some more doors. So if I press the right button, that would help a bit. We've gone for orange over here. What colour are these doors? What colour are those? What colour are you? Oh, we can't find out and it's sideways, so I'm not entirely sure. They look orange to me. I mean, maybe that can be orange, but then maybe the rest of it can be a different colour. What are those? They look red. They look orange. So let's have yellow over here, look. Let's have some yellow. Do you know what? Cancel that. Belay that order. Put a yellow door in. And then, we just have yellow doors. So, let's just plonk all the doors in whilst we're here. Because, again, we might as well do it whilst there's nothing else going on around here, just to make things a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. Oh, no. Right, we're going to be in trouble with the inspectors again. There is a death. Okay, what's happened? What's happened over here? Who's died this time? Another guard. Oh, dearie me. Buzz the guard. Okay, right. Nobody look here. Right, one of the dogs has been injured. It's Mead. Mead is an absolute nightmare. You're a total monster, Mead. Okay. Can we assign you a guard, please? Can we give you a guard? Because you're annoying. And I kind of feel like we need a guard to go round with you. Let's assign you a guard. They can't be assigned a guard. They're just so much trouble, they cannot even be assigned a guard. Oh no, what? What? Hang on, what? Oh, okay. Okay. Mead has been mauled to death by a guard dog. I mean, okay. You did just murder a guard, and then you've been mauled to death by a guard dog. Lark. So you've been killed by Lark. Did you kill Lark's? You might have killed Lark's handler. I think you did. I think you killed one of the dog handlers, and then Lark the dog has killed you in a fit of rage. Oh, I was going to say that's wonderful. It's not wonderful because we don't like our prisoners dying, but I mean, it's kind of, it's a lovely story there. A nice sort of, final act of revenge for your dog handler, who you would have been very close with. Because, yeah, sort of, guards and guard dogs, they get very close. Okay, there we go. What's going to happen to you, Lark? What is going to happen to you? I mean, that does remove a bit of a problem. Maybe that's why we couldn't assign a guard to Mead, because he was being mauled to death at the time. I mean, that's very silly. Oh, and there goes Lark the dog. Well done, Lark. You did your job very well. You stopped a prisoner from doing terrible things. There's a little bit of a mess over there. I mean, if we could just switch the shower on and just spray that around the room, that would be wonderful. That would certainly sort things out. Okay. Right, okay. The Loveliness Inspectors are not going to be happy with the fact that we lost another guard. But, I mean, at least they can take a little bit of solace in the fact that one of our guard dogs did do a grand job. And we got rid of a very troublesome prisoner. So that's not all bad, I suppose. So there we go. Every cloud and such like. I mean, have they already... No. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's being taken out of the morgue already. You're not dragging the dead body through the visitor area. Yeah, there we go. The hearse boat is being loaded up, and away you go, hearse boat. Oh, dearie me. Okay, fine. Can we stop all the violence, please? This is the loveliest prison. I'm going to have to send out a very sternly worded email to everybody just to remind them of their lovely responsibilities whilst they stay here. Okay, I think the storm has hit, so let's make sure everybody stays indoors. There we go. Please don't go outside and get hit by lightning. We've already had a couple of deaths today. I don't fancy any more, otherwise we really are going to get told off. And then I think whilst they work on all this, while they do all the building work, why don't we just zone out the rooms? I mean, they probably won't be, well, none of them will be valid, I don't think. But we can at least sort of, zone them out and it'll all be fine. So we can go, yep, okay, that's all one cell, and that's all one cell. And then because this is only blueprinting tool stuff, when we build the walls, it'll be fine. It'll just kind of work around that and it'll be wonderful. So there we go. That can be a cell. That can be a cell. I mean, this is going to be wonderful. If we can get this set up and running, that's going to be great. That's going to be a whole load of new prisoners, lots of new friends and all that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. So eventually, at some point, we will get the floors done and we will get the walls done and all that kind of stuff. I think maybe the worker folks can't get it done right now because of the fact they have to stay indoors. So they can't pick up the deliveries from a helicopter. Yeah, okay, never mind. Right, let's move time on nice and quick. Let's get through the storm. Do you know what? We haven't unlocked anything over in the bureaucracy tree for absolutely ages, have we? It's been a long old time. And there is something that I think could be quite useful. I think unlocking intelligence over here could be very, very handy indeed. Now, this is a new thing. This is part of the new sort of free update that was released alongside the Gangs expansion. And it's a free update. Everybody gets the free update. Whether you've got the Gangs expansion or not, you get the free update. And it comes with all sorts of bits and bobs. There is a video voiced by a very splendid, wonderful person over on the Paradox YouTube channel that goes through all the different kind of things that are part of the new free update. And this is one of them. And the first thing there says, training for your guards to become better at tracking and recovering contraband. I think that sounds very, very good indeed. I like the idea of that. And it's only $1,000. So let's grab that. I mean, we could put some surveillance in as well. We could put some surveillance in to get some CCTV cameras in. That would be very handy. Yeah, like a phone tapping system. That would be quite fun. But yeah, let's get this done first. Let's get intelligence in. 6 hours. That's okay. We can cope with that. 6 hours is fine. And yeah, the storm is still raging on. My goodness me. Are they ever going to finish this? I'm a little bit confused as to why the buildy people can't do their work when they have to stay indoors. I mean, can they not do anything? There's like a big pile of concrete there. Surely you can use that to place down the mosaic floors. There are resources here for you to actually work with. I don't quite know why you're not getting on with it, because you can't go outside. But there you go, whatever the case, they're kind of stuck and they're having a little bit of downtime there. Hang on, how are you? How are you doing there? Bladder, bowels, food, comfort, rest, hydration. Okay, you're a little bit stressed out. I mean, you could go over here. There is a lovely staff room over here. It's very nice. Do you know what we could put into here? We could put a chess table, because we know that works with the staff rooms now. So maybe we move things around a little bit and we get a chess table in down here. Hang on. How could we make this work? We'd have to get rid of a sofa, I think. That's okay. We'll dismantle that sofa. And oh my goodness me, look at that. There's a workman right there, ready to dismantle the sofa at a moment's notice. No, just going to look at it there. Okay. You could have done that by now. You could have helped us, but no, you're not going to help. Okie doke. Never mind. Maybe they can't do anything until they're allowed back outside. I don't know. Do you know what then? Yep, let's run time on very quickly indeed, because the storm is causing all sorts of problems. So let's just wait until it's gone. Oh, and there we go. The storm has finished. And now they just sort of run back and start laying down floors. I don't know why they can't lay down floor tiles whilst they have to stay inside, because they would be inside anyway. But there we go. Right, so that's now moved. So I think if we move the lamp to there, and then we move the coffee machine to, rotate it round to there, and then in this gap here, we can get in if you move that, we can get in a chair, and a chess table. And that will be wonderful. There we go. Right, so let's get these in now, shall we? So, chess table, we have a spare one. Very good. And, a couple of lovely leather chairs to sit in. That's excellent. And that means that they can have a little kind of bit of recreational sort of time over here as well as in the main staff room, which is kind of what we wanted. How are we looking for tiles? Do you know what? It's looking pretty good. It's looking good. I think they're done. I think that's it. I think now the big thing is just getting the walls into position, and then we'll have cells that are almost kind of up and running. I mean, they need the toilets and the beds and all that kind of stuff. But the walls are kind of important as well. I think they're a key ingredient to making a room, are walls. So, let's get the walls in as well. Let's wait for them to bring that chair in first. There you go. Put a nice chair in. Okay, so staff room down there is looking very good. Let's get walls in. Let's now turn these into proper actual rooms. Here we go. Let's go to walls. And, lovely, classy burgundy walls. This might take a while. This might take a while to drag all of these walls into position, so hang on. We'll come back when I've done much in the way of wall placement. I'd forgotten how very, very costly the comfy beds are. They're $800 a piece. Oh my goodness me. Okay, fine. We'll put one in there, and they're all going to have lovely comfy beds, of course. Yeah. I mean, look at that. That's going to be a huge cell. That's going to be a very nice cell indeed. I will put that just there. Want to kind of mix things up a bit. We don't want them all looking the same. So let's try and make things a little bit different. That can go in the middle. That one can sort of tuck into there. That one can go in that corner, and that one can go next to the radiator. Nice and toasty in there. We've got one in there, so just one down here. And in come an army of cleaners just to, mop up the tiles and such like. You've got a bit of a weird room layout. So how about you have your bed, there, look. And then we could put something on that side and then other bits and bobs. Okay, I mean, we do need to put the cushions on as well, the lovely soft cushions. Okay, so that's good. And then, of course, we want to get the toilets in as well. In fact, we do need to get the whole sort of bathroom thing set up. They need showers and drains and all that kind of stuff. Hang on. Where did we put the plumbing for that? So the toilets kind of go around the corner. It's going to kind of mirror these, isn't it? So the toilets go around the corner, and then we've got ourselves kind of a shower and a grate type thing just there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, let's put all the kind of your bathroom things in as well. Okay, there we go. I think we've given them plenty to do. They've got to put walls in and then toilets and drains and showers and beds and everything else. So I think right now that should be okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What's going on here? We haven't got room for Andrew Batty. Okay, hang on a second. What's going on there? So now we've got 5 criminally insane people. 5 of them. Oh my goodness me. I mean, we're running out of padded cells and such like, aren't we? Hang on, there's a padded cell. I mean, do we need to get another one? I mean, do we change one of these? I mean, if that's a padded cell, we might as well make that a padded cell for now. So hang on a second. Hang on. No, is anybody in that room? There is a prisoner uniform, and there's a bed walking by. Hello, walking bed. I mean, is that empty? Hang on a second. Hang on. Logistics and cell status. I know that's occupied somewhat, sadly, but this one here is not. How about those ones up there? They're all full. Fine. Okay, game, you win. Let's turn this into a padded cell, even though I don't think it should be one. But there we go. You're kind of forcing our hand a little bit by giving us yet another criminally insane person. Okay, can you bring them to their new cell then? Can you pop them down here? Because they do now have a cell. There are no free cells. There are. There are, game. It's just here. We just made it. Maybe it's now recalculated. There we go. It seems happy enough all of a sudden. Yeah, okay, right. Let's get this done because now it's looking pretty much complete. We can make a lot of money quickly. If we add a death row to the prison, you don't learn, do you? You don't learn. You're just like a parrot just repeating the same message over and over again that we're completely ignoring every time you say it. But there we go. Do you know what? As the beds go in, let's get lovely pillows to put on them. Nice soft pillows. Here we go. When there's a bed, we'll pop a lovely pillow on it. It's looking very good. I think the soft pillow deliveries are coming through. Look at that. Lots of lovely, soft, comfy pillows. I think that might be it. I think that is it. I think all the soft pillows have been delivered. The walls are in. The floors are in. It's looking wonderful. There's one little square there that we kind of have overlooked, which is a bit of a shame. Hang on. Mosaic floor just there, please. But I think that's it. And they're all valid, which means that tomorrow we're going to get 10 new prisoners. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to go into lovely cell block D. And then there must be a cell spare somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. Hang on. Bailey. Oh, Bailey's causing trouble as well. Bailey is causing all sorts of problems. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Oh, yeah, you're in for murder because you murdered one of our people with a pen. That was you, wasn't it? Okay, can we take you to solitary for 24 hours? Because you're very naughty. And also, we need to get in it. Can we not escort him somewhere? I don't really feel confident with him being around all of the sort of maintenance people. Because that's going to end badly, isn't it? Yeah, that's exciting, though. In about 2.5 hours, we're going to see loads of people arriving over here. Which is very nice indeed. And hopefully some of them will be, former bed makers. And they can just go and make a load of beds to complete this grant that we've had for a bajillion years, it feels like. But here we go. Loads of new people arriving. Let's go and see what we can do. That's a visitor boat. Out of the way, visitor boat. We've got prisoners coming in. Unless they're coming in via helicopter, which they are. Okay, and amusingly, rushing is at the front. Okay, so rushing, what are you in for? Oh no, it's reset all of our things. Hang on. They're all in for lovely crimes. He's not in for whatever that was. Because, of course, yeah, the game's been updated. And I haven't done the magic to get the proper the lovely crimes back in. It's fine. We'll check what they're all in for next time. But, yeah, there we go. At least we have got a lot of people coming in. And there we can see one of the new behaviours that the prisoners have as well. When they arrive in the prison, they now don't just kind of stand around the deliveries bit waiting to be escorted to reception. They make their way to reception on their own, and then they get searched, and it's all kind of normal from there. So you don't have to kind of have a guard escorting 9 prisoners repeatedly back and forth from deliveries to reception, because, yeah, they just do it all on their own, which is wonderful. Right, you lot, go and get sorted out, get your prison gear on. Yeah, look, you're looking wonderful. Look at that. That is some very, very fashionable prison gear you've got on right there. You're all looking amazing. Right, who's got the fancy cells? Who's got the nice cells? We took... What? Wait, hang on, what? What has happened? We've got given... Why have we got 180,000 monies? What on earth has happened there? Hang on. Something weird has happened, and I'm not entirely sure. We've completed one of the grants. Which is really good. We completed the one to give us 40 grand. So somebody's completed the, whatever it is, the general education course. And then we got given 11,100 money prisoner intake. Then 27,400. Then 23,200. Then 14,400. Why have we been given so much money? Now, was something bugged out there? Has something gone a little bit wrong? Or was that supposed to happen? Hang on. Does all that add up to about 180 grandish? Hang on, let me try and do some numbers in my head, which will go wrong, but I'll give it a go. Do you know, I don't think it does, unless we did have quite a big pile of money before all these payments went in. I don't really know why we've been given that much money. Why did we get given that much money? I'm not really sure. I'm a little bit confused as to why we've just been given a huge pile of cash. Hang on, where's our finances? Or is that it? Is that it? Hang on, there must be a finance bit. There we go, finances. Yeah, so finance. Why have we just been given the biggest amount of money that we've ever received? I mean, we've got 180 grand. What madness is? I mean, 40 grand is a huge big chunk of that. But I don't think we should have been given all that money for all those prisoners. Oh, hang on. What's going on over there? Why are there some prisoners who don't have cells? The prisoner requires solitary confinement, but no solitary cells are available. And you also require solitary. Okay. Oh, yeah. The 2 solitary cells are actually in use. I mean, you're in for 1 hour, and you're in for a long time because you were very naughty. You were really naughty. Bailey, yeah, you trashed your room or whatever it was. Okay, I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. Why have we been given so much money? I suspect I think possibly Prison Architect is having a little bit of a wibble here because it's just giving us huge piles of money. Okay, yeah, that's some more money for prisoner intake. Right, hang on. Right, as much as I love having the money, I'm going to save it and reload it now. We can't roll it back to a point before all that happened, before I noticed that we had a huge pile of money. But I'll save it and reload it and see if that stops us being sent huge piles of money repeatedly, because I don't think that should be happening. I think that might be a little bit of a bug right there. Maybe it's the Loveliness Inspectors kind of, acknowledging the loveliness of this over here. Maybe they've gone, do you know what? It is very lovely. Well done, you. Have a great big pile of money. I don't know. Right, let's save it and reload it. And hang on, let's just check once more. Is it carrying on? Yeah, okay, so that is carrying on. Free 800 money there. I'll save it and reload it and see if that keeps happening. Okay, we've reloaded, and no, it's still coming up with it. We are still being sent huge big piles of money for seemingly nothing at all now. I mean, hang on a second, hang on. Is there anything about intake? I mean, what's going on here? What is going on? So we're filling up, medium security is most of our people. Minimum security is a little kind of group of people. And we're filling to 32. Yet we're being sent constant, huge, big piles of money. Okay. I don't really know. We can't stop it. We can't stop that. It's just carrying on. We're just being sent money forever. We're going to end up with a huge pile of money very, very, very soon. Okay, that is unexpected. Is there anything we can do about that? I don't think there is. I don't think there is anything we can do about this. I went back and checked the autosave, and the last autosave we had was when we had about 180 grand. So I think that was when we noticed, wasn't it? I think we had 179 grand, and that's when I looked up and went, hang on a minute, we seem to have a huge pile of money. What is happening? So yeah, that's a bit weird. We can't sort of roll back to anything else. We're stuck with it how it is. And I've saved the game and reloaded it. I wonder if we have to go out the game entirely and come back in. Maybe that would help. Hang on, let's give that a go. Nope, we're still getting the free money. I've gone out of Prison Architect entirely. I've closed the game down and I've reloaded it and reloaded our prison. And we're just being given free money. Just huge, big piles of money. I mean, do you know what? One thing that I would like to do with our free money is I'd like to get the floors done. The floors around here, because, around this bit here looks a little bit kind of scruffy now. And I think we've got the lovely kind of floor there. That is very nice. Hang on. That is the fire-resistant laminate flooring. I do like that. So how about we just spend some of our free money, our infinite money, it seems now, on getting some flooring in over here, because that's going to be quite nice, isn't it? So we'll get all that kind of sorted. We'll go over the old weather centre as well. We need to remove that, actually, the zone type thing. We'll get that all the way across there. Do you know what? We'll bring it down here as well. So let's bring it all the way down to there. Is there something behind that door? I think there might be. So we'll get that done and all the way into there as well. Okay, that will do for now. I mean, we could just do the rest of it. I'm just being sent free money. Oh, Prison Architect, that's a little bit ridiculous. Oh no, we've got some rats. What are we going to do? If only we had some money to press the right button and call the air pest control people. And if only we had a slot in the air traffic. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to keep pressing the button until we can actually call them in. No, there we go. Right, they can come in and sort out the rats, because we do seem to have a little bit of money to pay them with. It's just flying up. Right, okay. I think we can very confidently state that is a little bit of a bug with Prison Architect. I don't quite know what's happened there, but something has gone a little bit kind of wibbly. But there we go. Never mind. I mean, yeah, it's gone wibbly in our favour, and I'm all for that. I'm all for wibbly things in our favour. That's wonderful. I mean, it is going to kind of remove an element of the challenge from us, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. I think we're kind of stuck. Have they done that flooring already? Good grief, that was fast. Right, now there's kind of just like a lamp out in the middle of nowhere. Let's move the lamp. Maybe we'll put the lamp into that corner. That's nice. And then let's move the plant. Where can the plant go? Let's put the plant over where it doesn't have much in the way of greenery. Where do we need some nice green things? Reception, possibly? We could pop it over there. In fact, hang on, there's not a regular plant over in the staff room. Oh, that's just outrageous. That is unforgivable. Right, we'll pop a plant just there, please. Absolutely, yeah, let's get a plant in over there. That's very nice. Our money is now over 400 grand. Oh, dear. Okay, fine. Right, so money is now no longer an object at the Loveliest prison. Something weird has happened and we've just been given free money, and that's fine. I mean, hang on. Grant-wise, now that we can actually take another grant, we don't need to. We don't need to at all, but we could. How about we do the bakery thing? Because now we can build a bakery, that's already done, and we just need to sell 25 delicious baked goods. So that will just happen over time, and that's another grant kind of completed. So let's get that done. Oh, I think we've completed it. I think we've already sold enough things to complete that goal. Okay, that's very good. And what else can we do? Utility retrofit grant. Build 50 tiles of cable protectors. Okay, we could do that, I suppose. We can do this as well now. Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol. 2 armed guards to a patrol. No, we haven't got armed guards quite yet. Crack down on drugs. Find 10 illegal narcotics. I'm sure we could do that. And increase our prisoner capacity to 50. We're not going to get there. Okay, yeah, these are all fine. We've got maybe one we could do in the middle to do with cable protectors. Which isn't very exciting, is it? But there we go. I suppose we could think about that. I mean, maybe as well now we don't have to worry about these, but it'd be nice if we could complete these 2 goals as well. Oh, and yes, the thing I said that we would do is put a boombox into every single cell, because why wouldn't we want to do that? So here we go. Let's get a boombox and put one everywhere. I mean, you can have yours right by the door. That's okay. Yours can be, tucked away in that corner. Yours can be just there. Yours can be there. Yours can be by the radiator. I like this. I just like kind of chucking these things in just sort of, randomly. Because, we can fit loads of things into the cells. So that's fine. That one can kind of tuck down into that corner. I assume they don't rotate round. Oh, they do rotate round. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, put that one there because that's a proper kind of positioning for it. These ones are all facing the wrong way now. They're facing the wrong way. Get rid of that. Hang on, do that. Turn it round so it's facing the right way so it's proper. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's go and put a boombox into every single cell in the entire Loveliest prison. It might take a while, but I think it'll be worth it because people are going to love that. People are going to be very happy. Okay, so that is every single cell in the entire prison assigned a boombox. I think as well, let's put some into the common room because they do increase a common room's grade. So, I mean, how about we put one... We could put one there. Because that's okay. There's a TV in the way of that door, and they're okay with that. So if we just pop one just there, that should be okay. And then there is a little bit of a gap there as well. So we'll put one in that corner. Down here, you're going to have to listen to that one. Over here, you can listen to that one. But there we go. So we now have many boom boxes around the place just to make everything a little bit nicer and happier for everybody. That's very good. Okay, and I think as well, what we might need to do is we might need to go and do a bit of a shakedown just to kind of finish things off because there are quite a lot of narcotics, not narcotics, sort of naughty things around. There might be narcotics, in fact. And hang on a second, we could have a go on. Where was it? There was a thing about narcotics somewhere, wasn't there? Where was it? Was it one of these things? Crack down on drugs. Find 10 illegal narcotics. Yeah, let's give that a go, shall we? Let's see if we can now find any number of those in this kind of current shakedown. I think we've already completed that as well by the look of it. Hang on, did we complete that goal? Yeah, I think we did. Where was it? Crack down on drugs. Okay, we've already found 10 illegal narcotics. Wow, we are flying through the grants. Okay, right, that's very good. I mean, let's just get this done, look. They are flying through this. They've not got that much in the way of sort of, terrible stabby implements. There's a fork, and that can be quite stabby. There's a rolling pin. That's more kind of bludgeoning. That's your blunt damage. That's your piercing damage from a fork. Okay, there's some drink, which is a bit weird. There are one sort of portion of drugs, couple of bottles of booze, and some medicine. Okay, and that looks like it's going to be it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was okay. I was expecting significantly worse things. I mean, we did. Hang on. Under programs, under staff programs, do we now not have a better... It said on that thing we could get a better way of... Hang on. Where was it? Bureaucracy. So intelligence. Training for your guards to become better at tracking and recovering contraband. So training for the guards, which would imply that there is a staff program to do that. But I can't find where that would be. Okay. Maybe we don't have one of those available. I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what I think we should do, though? I think we will finish up for now. I think we're at a very good point to leave it. I mean, oh, hang on. No, we're going to finish up in a second. There we go. We can finish up now. The old weather centre zone has been removed, and that looks a lot nicer. So yeah, I think we'll come back next time. And, I mean, if we're going to keep being given infinite amounts of money, it does kind of remove the challenge a little bit, because we now just have, sort of freedom to do whatever we like, because money is no longer an object, because we're being sent huge piles of cash for some reason. So yeah, I think we'll get all the flooring sorted out. We'll get all the lovely kind of fire resistant flooring all nice and set up. That'll be quite good. And then maybe we could get some CCTV stuff set up as well, because we haven't got much in the way of that. I'm not entirely sure where we could fit a CCTV kind of room. I'm looking where we could put one possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Unless we do build a little bit extra over here. We could build a little bit just here and then have a door just here and have a nice security room here where they could have some CCTV monitors and go and kind of keep an eye on people. That could be an idea. I don't want to build too much onto the water, because the whole idea is you're on a kind of island and you have to work with what you've got. But a little bit over there would sort of be okay. That would kind of fit quite nicely. So I think we might look at that next time. And of course, we do need to, now we've got essentially infinite money. We could make the cells very lovely indeed. Maybe next time we go on a bit of a loveliness kind of, a loveliness streak and make sure that all the cells are filled with many, many lovely things. And if everything is really lovely and the prisoners are all absolutely delighted and happy as anything, that might stop them doing, killy, murdery things. But yeah, we will see. But yeah, plenty to do next time, and a huge big pile of infinitely expanding cash to do it with, which is very nice indeed, if a little bit kind of glitchy and weird. But there we go. We can't do anything about it. We will have to accept it and move on. It's not a terrible thing after all. So there we go. Loads to do, but we'll do all of it next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Prison Architect. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
Everyone loves barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. I don't think he did much. He literally stuck a stick up the rat's bottom and put it on a fire. Shrieking weird ladies in the water, probably not a good thing. The heroes offer a decisive solution to all the woman's riddles by shoving her off the bridge. Yay! Yay for the chiseled stick.